Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah, welcome to the Mike Dolce Show. I have a confession to make. And in the tone of full transparency and honesty, you know, Uncle Mike is the most honest man on YouTube, and this channel is dedicated to the most honest, actionable, evidence-based, transparent information I can provide for you. I have a confession to make, and I'm not proud of it. I have two confessions to make. We all know that this month is Just Say November. Just say no. November, and my dumbass decided to give up coffee, my beloved espresso, my guma, if you will. Sorry, Brandy, but she knows and she's aware. It's an open relationship between Brandy, myself, and coffee. And I decided to, hey, delay gratification, man. Do without the things that make you happy. Strengthen that muscle of self-discipline and blah, blah, blah. All that BS I've been spewing at you. So we went through the week, 10 days. I went 10 straight days without a sip of my precious coffee. Not once did that beautiful black goddess touch my lips. And then this morning, I have my hell day. Sundays are the day I thrash my body and I try and make myself puke. I try and push myself so hard on a Sunday when everybody else is home sleeping. Everyone else is saying Sunday, fun day, YOLO, taking that time to relax and do nothing. I like to get myself up. I like to push. I like to make myself hurt in a good way. And in my mind, just like you, I started to try and justify my habits. Or I started to say, man, you got your hell day today. You've been so good. 10 days without coffee. Why? That makes no sense. You should probably go and get a cup of coffee. Don't even get a cup of coffee. Don't go downstairs to the kitchen where Brandy's drinking her coffee with a smile on her face, reading her books. Go to the coffee shop and get an espresso. Just that 2 ounces of double espresso goodness. Go get a double shot and get your ass to the gym and crush it. You'll actually be, and this is the justification process, you'll be doing more benefit, Mike, by getting some of that caffeine into your bloodstream prior to this workout. You'll be able to work harder. You'll be able to work longer. You will metabolize a greater percentage of body fat during this workout. You'll have a higher cognitive output, making you more focused. There's only good that can come of this, Mike. Therefore, you can and you should break your Just Say November vow, and you should go and get a cup of coffee. And guess what I did? I got in my car. I drove to the coffee shop, and I walked in, and I saw my boy Frank, and he says, "What do you have?" And I said, "Double espresso." He looked and said, "What? What happened to Just Say November?" I said, "Not today." And he said, "Fair enough." Made me my double shot, handed it to me. Ooh, it felt so warm. And I walked out. I put it in the center console of my car. And I looked at it. And I said, "What the am I doing? What the am I doing right now?" As soon as I had it, I no longer wanted it. I could have certainly drank it, but I chose not to. And that was a difficult choice. Not dissimilar to the Kit Kat bar situation. I was alone in the car with my beautiful double espresso sitting next to me, so warm and hot and delicious and just tempting me. Take off my top, she said. Put me to your lips, she said. Engulf me, she said. And as I sat there alone in my truck with my double espresso, I immediately had an overwhelming bolt of strength, of power, of determination, of focus. I wasn't mad at myself for purchasing the coffee. No, that was actually necessary at day 10 to go through this mental genesis, to actually now be sat alone with her and to be tempted, but to not put her to my lips. That was the powerful thing. And I drove to the gym and I could smell her taunting me, her pheromonic acid pulling me in, guiding me closer. And I got to the gym and I looked at her one last time and said, I could drink you right now, beautiful espresso, but I choose not to. I grabbed my bag. I jumped out of my truck. I shut the door. I went to the gym. I smashed my workout. Came back, got to my truck. Now she's sitting there cold and dead and lifeless. Dumped her out into the sewer drain right there. Got in my car and drove home with this beautiful smile on my face because I got a great workout. I overcame that temptation, and I got to tell you, it was powerful. This temptation was so powerful, it got me out of my house, put on my clothes, and it's cold out. It's like 35 degrees outside. Out of my house in the cold morning, drove to the coffee shop, spent my money to purchase this espresso. And as soon as I had it in my hand, every step I took closer to my truck with it, the desire to drink it slowly went away because I knew it was wrong. I knew I was betraying myself and nobody else. And that was the most powerful impact of this. So that is my confession to you. And I hope you appreciated full transparency here, ladies and gentlemen. Even I, for whatever I might be, was brought to the brink of my own flaws, my own limitations, my own issues, brought to the brink, and I had to mentally fight my way out of it in order to keep this moving. So here we are, day 10 days into Just Say November, a third of the way through the month already, a third of the way in. And I am clean. I am clear of conscience. And we continue on moving towards day 11. And I crushed my workout, by the way. I had an awesome workout. Crushed it. It's crazy. Quick questions and I'm out. Nick L. Effing Sunday. Hell yeah. And remember tomorrow's video. Who is the new famous individual following the Dolce Diet? Now, one of the most famous humans on the planet. You might be shocked or maybe not if you follow the headlines, but tune in tomorrow to our YouTube posting and you'll hear it. Johan, good morning. No coffee and I'm not happy, but staying disciplined. Johan, I'm with you. I would so love it. Oh my God. Lacey, F you Dolce, haven't been able to tune in for a while. Have a great Sunday, coach. Go Browns. Heck yeah, Lacey. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Dave B, proud of you, coach. F you, Dave B. Thank you, my brother. It means a lot, man. Ooh, it was a tough one. It was a tough one. You want to talk about a tension of opposites? You want to talk about a battle within? This is a battle. For me, it's a battle, but that's why I do it. It is a battle. Oh my goodness. Nobody fresher. The Kit Kat story remixed. Love it, coach. It was. And I'll probably turn this one because I had the demons that were in my head have been in my head. These demons just have, it's been a constant battle, a constant war for me. David says, Dolce boy, always here for the motivation, keeps me going. David, thank you. I appreciate that. And guys and gals, I'm just like you. I go through the same turmoil, the same pain as you go through in the daily. That's it. There's no difference, right? I have to get up and struggle my way through the day every day. Gunfighter, yo, Uncle Mike, good to see you, man. Can you talk about the importance of weight training? Intense physical training and how it provides the base foundation for just about anyone. By the way, where do you get the JRE mug? Well, actually, I got this super sweet Joe Rogan Experience mug the last time I was on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, which was a super cool experience. Love it. It's always a pleasure to sit down with Joe and talk shop. But this was actually a gift from Joe for being there, which is super cool. It's my studio mug. It's the one I keep here in the office with me. Gino, down 6 pounds in 6 days. Thanks for the info and inspiration. Guys and gals, if you have not, go check out my Instagram page right now. You can see just a sampling of the amazing weight loss results the first 6 days of our 3 weeks to shredded program during the 15 down challenge, right? The 15 down challenge we started November 4th. It is amazing how much weight people are losing. We have nearly 1,000 people in the 15 down challenge right now in our private Facebook group, 3 weeks to shredded fitness community on Facebook. This is a private group. If you want to join, feel free to jump on in. I'll throw a link under this video for you. But the 15 down challenge, those individuals following the 3 weeks to shredded program are absolutely crushing it. If you want to get in the best shape of your life, if you want to learn how to eat for the rest of your life, if you want to enjoy your meals, enjoy your time, stay budget friendly, and be a normal person, just go to thedolcediet.com and start the 4-week or 12-week program. This is the most successful, healthy weight loss program ever devised, as proven by the world's greatest athletes for over 20 years with a 100% success ratio. Now, think about that. The world's greatest athletes, millionaires, multimillionaires who have all the resources to hire whoever they want, follow whatever plan they want, chose the 3 weeks to shredded program to ensure that they would be in shape, they would be on weight, they would look and perform to the utmost of their ability with a 100% success ratio for over 20 years. And this is verifiable, this is provable, this is irrefutable. And this is available to you at thedolcediet.com. Use the promo code 15down, all one word, to save 15% right now, guys and gals. This is it. If you need a structured program, if you want to lose 4, 5, 6, 7 pounds in your first week, like many already have following the 15 down challenge, just go to thedolcediet.com, get started. And Gino's down 6 pounds in 6 days. This is exactly what I'm talking about. David Dolce, I can only get 3 workouts in a week due to schedule doing push-pull legs. This is okay. That's great. Push-pull legs. I actually would do a full body instead of a push-pull legs, me personally. Or I might do like pushing on Monday and pulling on Thursday, then pushing on Monday, pulling on Thursday, incorporating upper and lower body. I like to get at least 2 hits of the muscle groups in a single session. Sam Corey, what would Dolce do? I'm currently close to becoming a personal trainer and working as a cleaner full-time to pay the bills for now. But the people around are always negative and moaning, and I can feel the bad energy. Man, Sam, what people are negative? What people are moaning? Sam, could you do, please? I would love to answer this in a longer form. Could you take that, simply copy that once this video posts, Sam, leave it in the comment section below this video, and I will shoot a straight conversation to you telling you exactly what to do. So this will be the What Would Dolce Do segment. And guys, the What Would Dolce Do segment, you asked me a question. Hey, Mike, I got this thing going on. I'm in this situation. I just found this out. I'm thinking about maybe doing this. What would you do? So the What Would Dolce Do segment, leave it in the comments after the video posts, and I will definitely shoot videos. I would love to shoot like 3 to 10 minute videos answering you directly individually, where I can go much deeper than I can here, because I don't have a lot of time to answer everyone's question in depth. And Sam, I want to go deeper on that one. Great question, my man. Mike Benavidez, hey, coach, question. Is it the same effectiveness to do 4 sets of 25 push-ups throughout the day or just do 101 session? Same or similar? It's different, but it's both beneficial. I'll have our athletes, sometimes we'll do 10 sets of 10 with short breaths. Sometimes we'll do 2 sets of 50. Sometimes we'll do 1 of 100. We'll do 4 of 25. We'll do 3 of 33. So we love the variability. Anthony is doing an arm workout twice a week in between full body. A good idea. It's okay if you're trying to get those arms on swole for sure. Give those thumbs up for Sunday content. Thank you. Nick, I appreciate that. And guys and gals, if you appreciate the content, bang, just give me a little thumbs up. It lets me know you're there. It lets me know you care, and it'll help grow the channel. Hopefully, YouTube will take notice and see that you're engaged. So thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on that little subscribe button so you know when these live feeds come through. And I answer. Nobody else does this. Answers every single question, especially nobody at my level of professional success. World-class coach, world-class athletes, Hollywood celebrities, all that fun stuff. I don't see anybody else give as much free time as I do, because I love you guys, and that's what I'm here to help you. That's what a coach is. A coach is someone who helps and educates and inspires. Nobody fresher. Coach, this is Joey from Cameo. Joey, what's up, my man? Wanted to personally thank you for all that you do for the community and all you've done for me lately. Joey, man, I really do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Happy to be here. Happy to be a part of it. And I'm happy to have you in the community, my friend. That's awesome. And Joey mentions a cool thing. So, guys, I am on Cameo. If you know what Cameo is, you can go over to Cameo and you can hire me, if you will, to give you a shout out or somebody in your life or somebody like that. Cameo is a really cool app in which you hire somebody, maybe me or somebody else, to give like a birthday shout out, or like, man, you're slacking in life and you need some motivation, or you just got married, you got a new job, you hit a weight loss goal, whatever it is. So basic, you say, hey, Uncle Mike, I want you to do this, that, or the other thing, say this, that, or the other thing to this person in my life or to me individually. And you get that free message from me. I think there is a service charge or something like that. So it's not exactly free, but you can quote, hire me to do that. So that's on Cameo. I never promote it though. It's cool. And Joey, good to see you, my man. Right on. Caleb, a question from left field. How did you get past the bad breakup? I haven't been able to get out of bed or train BJJ for almost a month now. How did you get past that bad breakup? What bad breakup? I don't think I've ever had a bad breakup, actually. So what do you mean? I haven't been able to get out of bed or train jits for almost a month now. Oh, Caleb, how do you get out of a bad breakup? Caleb, if you could, please, I want to go deeper on this question for you. Leave it below. I'm going to be done this video in a minute. Leave it below. Just copy what you just said. Leave it below the video because I want to give you all the time necessary to fully answer your question. How do you get past a bad breakup, Mike? I can tell you exactly how to do that. So what would Dolce do? Leave that in the comment section below. WWDD. What would Dolce do? And just copy and paste that, Caleb, and I will answer that question for you. And I will really give you context and go deep and help you, my friend. Rec District, hey, Dolce, if you can carb load the night before, the next morning you do fasted list, what are you actually using? Fat or the stored excess carbs? Well, you're trying to use the fat primarily. And is it possible to only use one or the other? I'll say most likely no. It's really hard. I mean, it can be done, but it's very difficult to do. So you're primarily oxidizing stored body fat simply based upon what your heart rate is. And being fasted dramatically does help this. That's why we wake up, we drink 32 ounces of room temperature water. We'll nightly throw down a single double shot of espresso, maybe some Yohimbine HCl for those who are super advanced. I do not suggest that, but these are all things that can benefit. So this is me specifically. I'm talking about me, not about you. Don't do what I say here. This is not medical advice. In that, then we walk, and it's LISS. It's low intensity. The lower the intensity, the higher the rate of fat oxidation. In that, once we get that heart rate higher to higher intensity, moderate intensity to higher intensity, we actually deflect over and start using stored glycogen as the primary fuel source. And there's a percentage, like 100 to 0, 90, 10, 70, 30, 50, 50, 60, 40, and it starts to bounce that way. The lower the heart rate, the more the fat oxidation. Omar, what's up, Coach? Hope all is well. Omar, thank you. All is great. Thank you. Brandon Taylor, what would Dolce do? Come in hot, crush it, drop dimes, call it a day. Man, that works. I'm in. That's the life I'm trying to live. Coach, any news on the Dolce blueprint? I sent an email a few months ago. Absolutely. Yeah, we've actually retweaked that. We've retweaked that because due to the blueprint and a lot of the feedback that we've gotten off of the blueprint, we've retweaked that. And I have actually offered a private consulting service in which you can hire me to get down and dirty with you for 30-minute consultation. That link is below. Just click the Work with Mike link. The price point's a little bit higher, but you get 100% of my undivided attention. It's you and I either on a mobile call, that's fine, WhatsApp, Skype, or Zoom video conference. I really like the video conference, so we can sit here and we can shop talk and we can really wrap it up. I really enjoy that. So anybody who wants that, and I don't care what your issue is in life, fitness, health, strength training, gaining muscle, losing body fat, financial, business building, interpersonal relationships, all these areas that you think I can be of a benefit. Sometimes we just need an outsider perspective to bounce these ideas off. That's someone who's not close to us, family member, close friend. Sometimes you're sharing too much information, and everything we discuss is completely private and confidential. So I never, ever, ever divulge anybody's personal information. And of course, the same thing goes with you. That's our reputation here. But that's the Work with Mike. So the blueprint actually is there. That is coming through. You'll see that coming through. You're going to get some notifications about that as we get a little closer to the end of the month into the Christmas season for the January 1 kind of jump off. But also the Work with Mike, the 30-minute one-on-one consultation. Man, we get down and deep. We get dirty into your life, and we really help. And I share best practices, and you can ask me anything. Sometimes people do it because they want to ask stories like about my life, my career, things like that they can then take back. And then I also have a mastery club where I work one-on-one with a select handful of individuals on a monthly retainer where we work year round. We work year round, and that becomes daily conversations. I mean, it's constant, a constant. It's a mentorship program in many ways, but there's a friendship to it. Of course, I become your coach, like I am of these world-class athletes. So I become a coach to you and inside your system. But maybe your system, your goal, your UFC world title is opening a chain of coffee shops. It's becoming, learning what to do to properly balance, your work life. It's to, reverse some of the health conditions that you've manifested over the last 10, 15, 20 years of building your business or working in that corporate world. It's reestablishing a relationship with your wife and your family. These are just some of the things that we do work deeply with, and we've had great success. Brandon Taylor, what would Dolce answer that? Omar, yep. Anthony G, hey, coach, why room temperature instead of cold water? It's just easy on the digestive system. It's easy to flush. Larry Connors, Ted, you, Dolce, love the content. Ted, you, mother Tedder. That's old school, man. So you're old school Mike Dolce Show audio podcast community right there. Larry, good to see you, my brother. All right, guys and gals, I appreciate you being here. Remember, bang, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't. It really will help grow the channel allegedly. Share these videos on your social media networks if you choose to do so. That, again, is appreciated. The more scope, the more range we can get, certainly the better. And click that little notification bell so you know when these do go live, so I can answer your questions. I appreciate you guys all for being here. Remember, make sure to check out tomorrow's video on the newest athlete following the Dolce Diet. It's probably going to blow your mind. I appreciate you. And until next time, boom!